So I have to first say this. The last month has been an incredible move of God for Revelation Divine. It's so weird. I think even my voice has changed. Oh, great. All for the purpose of this podcast. So I used to like to keep it like a journal or diary, talking about my day-to-day experience working in mental health. As a veteran in the military, somebody who cares about a lot of people, who has been treated whatever way. So my favorite part about talking about the Lord is, he is very all-inclusive. And that word has been popping up for me so much that I felt like it was necessary to share it with you. Inclusive means everybody goes. So if we don't know anything else about God, it's that we all know his name. We all know different names, variations, and yet we stay stuck on the details of those things when really the idea of God is to be broken down and separated. Like when you say with faith as small as a mustard seed, you're talking about broken all the way down. If you notice, we are also made from dirt, which is also very crumbled up like sand. It's even smaller than that. So we were created and breathed into with his face facing our face, looking at us, looking at humans, and saying you are worthy of being awake, alive. Isn't that interesting? I think that we miss out on moments of living because we stay stuck on the details of the day-to-day things that don't even matter. I have to say that since I began door dashing, especially in the evening time in the city that I live in, I'm noticing a much better sense of mental health and calm about myself, because when I drive, it's like my own therapy. I definitely don't have anyone else to talk to besides you all on this podcast. But what I used to do was I used to share my ideas with sometimes the wrong people. We've all done that. We've shared things with the wrong people. We've gotten hurt by those things. But then what? What happens next after you get hurt? Do you stay there stuck on those details? Isn't it interesting how a lot of the Bible is written and is talking about not being stuck? And yet we search the internet, we search all of these places, and very, very, very easy thing to do is to open that Bible and to read it. It simply says, "Be still and know that I am God," or "I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me." See, we've heard these verses, and who cares if we don't know the numbers and all of that, where to find it. The important part is that you pick that spirit up and truly understand what it means for you. Whether it means you're in one religion or another religion, it really does not matter. I think that we stay stuck on the wrong things. And there's a much bigger picture, a much bigger God. He says that we are all inclusive. That means that every living thing that's breathing, that can smile, that can cry, that has emotion, every single thing that's walking this earth, that's living, that's even dying, that lived and then died, crossed over into a much better place to build up the kingdom and to continue growing based off of the information that you gathered while you were here on this earth, and the families and businesses and loves that you started here. You don't want to leave this earth or this ground or this soil with weeds. Weeds are things that pop up, block growth, keeps us stuck. What do you think about that? Like, really tell me, where do you feel stuck at? Because since I started this business, I notice people don't always get to come forward, whether it's because we're shy, isolated, because of the pandemic, or whatever happened in the past. I don't care about any of those things, because God is all inclusive. I have to be. So I love people. I want to learn the root of who you are and where are you stuck at. I really want to know, because the resources that I've gathered in my field, in my life, could mean so much to you. And while I'm alive and valuable and breathing, and while the Lord has me here on this day that he has made, utilize those things. grab these tools. Please visit Revelation Divine. If you're on social media, you can find me at Revelation_D official. I think it's 2 underscores. Revelation_D_official_. All the details are going to be in the description of this podcast. I hope you guys have a blessed week. Please enjoy your Thursday.